Welcome to Saturday's Vinyasa Flow. We are going to begin today reclined, actually. So go ahead and lay down when you're ready. Start with the awareness of respiration. Taking deep breath, the incoming breath, and the outgoing breath. Continue to deepen the breath and take time to exhale slowly. Slowly release all that breath from the body. And as you continue to establish and commit to your breath, we'll bring the legs together and point the right foot. Lift the right leg and then flex the foot and lower. Point the left foot, lift, and flex the foot and lower. Continue side to side. And then holding the back of the leg and flexing the toes, lift through the heel. Deep breath. Good. Let's go ahead and switch legs. And hold the back of the leg, draw the toes down, lift up through the heel. Deep breath. Excellent. Release the left leg. And then bend both knees to chest. And extend the legs. And repeat that pattern, creating a nice smooth rhythm of breath and movement. And waking up the core a little bit. We're going to start today with some fusion exercises just to bring blood flow to the core, build a little bit of strength. This is not traditional in yoga. Originally, the only thing that was traditional was meditation. But strengthening the core, the front and back, can actually help with classic poses that evolved closer to the time of yoga's origins and ultimately help you to sit straight with a supple spine in meditation. So let's go ahead and relax. Deep breath. And then placing the hands behind the head and taking the left elbow to the right thigh and then the right elbow to the left thigh and continue side to side. And release. Deep breath. And let's go ahead and re-extend the legs. You can do that knee bending in motion that we did before. You might benefit by having the thumbs or the hands under the hips a bit. The low back is overarched. We're going to lift the legs straight or do the knee bending into chest as a modification. Otherwise, these straight leg lifts, very good for strengthening the core. Breathe. And just relax. Let's go ahead and bend the knees into the chest. Hold the back of the legs. Come on up. Draw the sitting bones back. And sit tall. And lift the arms. We're working on strengthening the back now, opening chest and shoulders. Very good. Let's go ahead and switch to a nice hands and knees position. And then pointing the right foot, lifting the right leg, and then lifting the left arm. Switching sides. And we'll take our first downward dog. Pushing into the legs, lifting the hips high, having the head down, pressing forward through the hands. And child's pose. Remember, these two poses, dog and child, are resting poses, and as we flow and start to build some strength, you're always welcome to rest. You're encouraged to rest anytime. And we'll come back to hands and knees, and take an 8-limbed bow. And then release the hips, reach back to the feet. Inhale, easy cobra. You just lift a little bit. And exhale, lower. Inhale, easy cobra. Lift a little bit. Lift the hands. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, send the arms back, and try and roll the shoulders back a little bit. And exhale, lower. And inhale, lifting the arms and the legs. Roll the knees in a bit. Exhale, release. Place the hands near the chest. And use a little bit of arm strength for Cobra Pose. The shoulders back and down, elbows a little bit bent. Deep, deep breath. come on down. Use the core and lift. Push back into the legs. Downward dog. And inhale, plank. And 3 times we're going to flow. Dog to plank. Shoulders above the wrists, or even less than that. You don't want to go too far forward. Keep the body really strong. The back stays lengthened. And then knees down, lower all the way. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands to the lower part of the ribs and inhale, up dog, or just lift to neutral. Exhale, use the core, down dog. Deep breath. And then walk or hop up. Feet to hands, take a half lift and a full fold. Let's walk back to downward dog and then try that again. So a couple tips. You want to look forward and feel that your navel is lifting, but you're also toning your back. I like to hook my thumbs, give a little more height. It's easier on the wrists and low back. And then you spring, squeeze the pelvic floor as well as lifting the navel. And light. Take a half lift and then fold. Straight back lift. Consider bending the knees if you need, so your back's really flat. And lifting the arms and relaxing the arms. Take chair pose, bend a little bit, lift the arms a little bit, or go really deep into it and extend the arms. And then place the hands to the ground and walk the feet back. Downward dog. And top of a push-up, plank pose, knees down, lower. And right arm overhead. Actually, whatever side helps you to roll towards the screen. Roll towards the screen, flex both feet, lift the top leg, keeping it straight and the foot facing sideways and the foot in line with the other foot. Do some reps. And then bend the legs. Keep the feet together. Open the top knee and repeat. And then let the foot open. Knee and foot opens. Breathing fluidly. And we're going to switch sides. So again, not traditional yoga here, but very good for preparing for certain traditional postures that use the lateral core, like side plank and half moon pose. Yeah, just overall good for your health in general. Keep that lateral body, the lateral glutes, lateral core nice and strong. I'm going to switch to having the knees bent. Feet stay together at first, and you open the knee and release. Do a few of those. And then opening the right knee, letting the foot open this time. Is a little more of a stretch, as well as strengthening the outside of that glute. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and switch to face down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands to the low ribs and inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then walk or lightly hop. Feet to hands, take a half lift, and then full fold. Straight back lift, and lift the arms. Arms relax. And one more time, let's do a nice chair pose. Feet are parallel. Uttanasana. Exhale. Plank position. And if you'd like, add a push-up. And then knees down, elbows down, elbow plank. Walk the legs way back, drop the hips, tuck the tail, firm the core, and breathe deep. And take a nice big stretch. Let your chest open up. And if you'd like to, lengthen the arms. Shoulders open. Deep breath. And come on down. Use the core and lift. Push into the legs. Downward dog. And very light, step the right foot up. Warrior one. And then 3 times we're going to touch near the heel. You can hold the brace on the thigh if you need, otherwise fingertips to heel. Lift. Continue, very smooth flow. All right, very good. And breathe in the pose. And move through Vinyasa if you'd like. Outer Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Downward Dog. Left foot, Warrior one. Nice light step. Squaring the hips. Deep breath. And touching down 3 times. Exhale. Downward dog. And if you'd like, add in an extra upward dog. Back to downward dog. And walk or lightly hop feet to hands. Half lift and then full fold. Straight back lift. Rise up. Arms lift. Arms relax. And then putting weight under the right foot. And opening up that left leg, flexing the feet. And switching sides. Very good. Release. Let's go ahead and try a nice half moon pose. We touch down. Lift the left leg. Open the hips. Have the right hand a little bit to the right. Open the left arm. Deep breath. And come on down. And switch sides. Lifting the right leg hip height. Flexing the foot. Opening the hips. Opening the top arm. It's really important to have the knee and the foot of the standing leg facing forward. So keeping all that good form and then cruising down. Fold over the legs. Just hang out here for a moment. Hands forward. Walk back, plank, and hover chaturanga, or hands and knees. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And knees down. And turn to the side now. Walk or lightly hop the feet apart. And hold the hands under the shoulders, or for a deeper stretch, hold the ankles. And lengthen through the spine. Let's go ahead and stand tall. Opening the right foot and taking warrior two. Take warrior lift, right arm neutral, abdomen in, and then take side angle. And warrior lift or a reverse warrior, deeper release back. And side angle, lift the hand to the ground. And come back to warrior two. Bring the hands together. Stretch the wrists as you send the arms back out. And relax. And switch sides. Turn the right foot a good amount in. Completely open that left foot. Take warrior two, leveling the hips. Neutral lift. Side angle. Reverse warrior, or neutral lift again is fine. Side angle with the fingers on the ground, or the first phase is good too. Deep breath. Come back to warrior two. Sit nice and deep into it, back leg strong, front knee open. Bring the hands together. Now stretch the wrist as the arms flow apart. And let everything relax. Center the feet. Bring the feet a little closer. Turn the toes open. And bend the knees. Take a nice horse stance. And then stand. And bend the knees. And stand. And bend the knees. Use the hands to help the knees widen, stretch. And then lift the arms. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and slowly come back to the top of the mat. We're going to do a little flow with half moon and side angle. So listen to the instruction carefully. You could always watch and then do it a moment later. A little bit more of a complex sequence. Hands down. Lift the left leg. Lift the left arm, open the chest, and then sweep the left arm forward as you bend the knee and land in side angle. And take the left arm behind the back. And then sweep down to raised runner. And bring the hands forward and lift the left leg. And open up again into half moon. And come on down. And switch sides. If you need a little break, a little rest, that's fine. Otherwise, come into it when you're ready. Half moon. And sweep the top arm forward. Try and graze your ear. It really helps with the weight distribution. To land light. You're in side angle. Open the chest. Deep breath. Spin down. Raised runner. Hands forward. Lift the back leg. Come back to half moon. Breathe. And come on down. And fold over the legs. Uttanasana. Straighten the back. Stand tall. Arms lift. And arms relax. And stretching the right thigh Hugging the knees in, tucking the glutes, abs in, and lift the left arm. Good. Switching sides. Steady with the breath. And release. Let's take a nice sun salutation. You could just go right to down dog, otherwise arms up, plank position, hover, inhale, up dog, option extra push up, down dog, deep breath. And knees down. Exhale, lower. And inhale, arms overhead. Now lift arms and legs. And take extended locust. You could just have hands near chest if you need. Otherwise, this is very good for toning the shoulders, strengthening the upper back. And come on down. And again, Sphinx pose. Deep breath. And if you like, lengthen the arms. This is a new experience. We're more warmed up now, so perhaps you can breathe into some new areas, go a little bit deeper, feel a little bit more calm in the pose. There's never the same pose twice, even though we do poses multiple times. Always a new experience with each new breath. All right. Now we're going to do a boat pose. You may want to give your back a little extra rest. We're going to do 2 rounds. So rest if you need. If you're ready to go, let's do both. Hold the ankles, hug the knees in, really press through the pelvis and the belly, and let the chest open as you lift. Untitled. Good. Come down and take frog. Hold the feet wide, cup the toes and stretch the thighs. Press the tailbone down. And holding the ankles, hug the knees in, and again bow. Exhale, release. And let's rotate the head to the right. And head comes back to center. Take a round of locust. Strengthening the posterior core. You might feel that the chest is a little more open after the bow. See how you feel. Try and roll the knees in. Breathe. And come down. Turn the head to the side, opposite side, and rest. And head comes back to center. Hands alongside the chest. Press and take it down, dog. And bring the right knee forward for a nice swan stretch. We're going to do a thigh stretch. So move the right knee a little wide, the right hand to the middle, the left knee a little to the middle, and stretch the thigh. Or just do a forward bend in the normal swan, otherwise swan thigh stretch, intermediate stretch. Deep breath. And release. And lead with the heart and bow down. Tuck the chin, come on up. Now, downward dog. Left side. Swan stretch. And either stay here or do the forward bend. Otherwise, move the back knee to the middle, front hand to the middle. Swan thigh stretch. Deep stretch. Even deeper breath. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and release the thigh. Take a roll. Downward dog. And then either walk up and sit down or do a little jump and bring the legs through. Hips back. Lift the chest, lift the arms. And practicing Uttanasana. Really open, straight from the sitting bones through the fingertips. Sometimes you need to sit on a blanket or push into the ground with the hands instead to really focus on straightening the spine. But if you can lift the arms and straighten the spine, then it becomes, however simple, a very powerful pose. Breathe, refine, and sustain. Reach forward through the chest. Let's take a nice Paschimottanasana. Deep breath. All right, let's go ahead and segue into a nice Navasana pose. So you can do simple holding the ground with the legs, knees bent. If you can make the full V, then do that. Keep the knees and chest high, steady gaze. And low Navasana. And Shavasana. Bend the knees. Feet parallel. And inhale, bridge. Exhale, lower. And inhale, bridge. And exhale, release. And then take butterfly. Feet together, knees open. Deep breath. And knees lift. The feet go wide and the knees bend in for a nice sacrum release. Stay here for about 5 breaths or longer if you really like. We're taking time to cool down, calm down, and work towards our reclined meditation, Shavasana. And then feet come closer together. Have the arms open, extend the left leg, spin up onto the left hip, and take hip side stretch. Let's go ahead and try the other side. And whenever you feel even, take Shavasana. Shavasana, take a couple more deep breaths, and then let the breath soften. Close the eyes and just relax. Let's go ahead and deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Gradually come back to knees to chest. And then let's take a comfortable seat. Comfortable seat to sit tall. Breathe deep. We're going to do a clearing breath and then 3 ohms. So inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And then breathing in for Om. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. Wonderful. Yeah, this is our regular Saturday live stream vinyasa. These all get saved, so maybe you're watching them in the future as an upload. But thank you for joining, irregardless. And if you're able to, click in the description below. Send me some PayPal and Venmo, or a little bit of both. And if you're struggling financially, watch as many videos as you want. You can send me small donations or watch them for free, although your contribution could be sharing with your friends, like buttons, comments, subscriptions, all that adds up. So thank you for whatever you're able to contribute. Thank you for continuing to train. It's important to keep the body healthy, strong, flexible, keep the mind in a good space. That's where all the deep breathing comes in. So hopefully this was just what you needed today. But if you need something different, check out my collection. There's a lot of different types of classes and yoga. We've got some short forms for your busy days. Yeah, please feel free to use these videos as much as you like. So, having said that, I will come and say goodbye for now. I'll encourage you to drink water, always good. And be good to yourself and others and those around you. All right, take care, everyone. Ciao.